Well, welcome to a very special episode of Kitchen Catastrophes with Melissa. This is very unlike any episode before, and in fact, it is not the episode it was supposed to be. Originally, the plan was the Saturday after Thanksgiving. My aunt and my cousin and I, we were going to meet with my grandma for her to walk us through how to make some of the candies that she makes every year for Christmas. Unfortunately, the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, she was in a car accident and did not survive. So we came together a few months later to make this video. And it is not the video it was meant to be, but it was good for us to do. I hope you enjoy. All right, so we are underway with working on making the sliced apples. We found this in the cabinet, and we think it's the syrup Grandma already made for the apples. Donna tasted it, and it tastes kind of like sugar water, and it's red, and Grandma would usually dye them red or green. So here's hoping it's really the syrup, and we're gonna try it.
She has the dullest knives in the world.
Does she have a sharpener somewhere?
I don't know. If I thought ahead, I would have brought mine. Okay, so let's do.
She's got stones out back. We could just sharpen a knife on a stone out there.
All right, this should be fine. Okay,
Okay.
and I'll take care of these before then.
You are brave with that stone. I can't imagine just being like, ooh, knife, rock.
All right.
I have a culver now, so yeah.
You're channeling your
Yes. My inner Neanderthal.
or we'll go with, well, Neanderthal goes with the woolly mammoths that were found
See?
next door.
I'm telling you.
So a couple of years ago, the farm that is like right over, they were digging like a pond and they found woolly mammoth bones. So after that, anytime someone talked about digging at all on this property, Grandma would say, I don't want to dig on our property because I don't want to dig up a dinosaur.
Wait, look for the peanut butter. See what we need for the peanut butter balls.
Oh, okay. Little thing about it. So in addition to the apple slices, we're also going to be making peanut butter balls, which in Grandma's book, she has made sure to indicate how many Weight Watchers points this recipe is. Pounds of peanut butter. Pounds?
I did that. I made something where it was oatmeal raisin cookies, and it was my husband's mom's old recipe. And I messed it up. I thought it was just like one stick, and it was 1 pound. And I had to go back through and put it all in. I'm like, a pound of butter and a pound of margarine was in this recipe.
These might have been the only peanut butter jars I've seen here, though. The ones that have the syrup. All right. Scavenger hunt.
Okay.
Scavenger hunt for peanut butter. There is something that I don't know what it is in a jar back here, but I'm a little afraid of it. Just saying.
No, be brave. Be brave.
I'm looking at these. If they're not terribly bruised, they should be fine, right?
Yeah, they should be fine.
Yeah.
Actually, these aren't, and they're actually, I mean, there's a couple of spots, but it's nothing. I think I might take some and make some applesauce.
Well, it's a dried something.
Looks like a chili.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
She always talks about when the Mexican ladies came to Purdue homemakers.
So probably ancho chilies. I hold on to those babies.
So far,
Okay.
I've seen, now I know she often keeps peanut butter in the refrigerator. I don't know if
Did you check up here too?
I did. I'll look a little bit more
Yes,
in
because
depth.
I'm feeling the peanut butter there, and I don't know why. But
Hazelnut spread.
That stuff is just wrong.
More and more peanut butter jars that don't have peanut butter. This salsa. This one at least has a label.
Hey!
This one's salsa. Lots of olives in here. Oh, here's another peanut butter jar. So this peanut butter jar has salsa. This peanut butter jar has olives.
well, because you get them in the can, you know, and if you don't use them all,
Oh, yeah.
This peanut butter jar also has olives.
Are you sure those aren't mushrooms?
Oh, wait. You're right. These ones are mushrooms.
Oh, guess who's taking those home?
Point for the air again.
No, just because they're my favorites. Like, I love her marinated mushrooms.
And you're the reason we have them.
I know. I said I liked it once, and then whoop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, because we had a moment where we were looking at how she labeled. God bless America.
So far we have found 6 peanut butter jars, and not a single one of them has had peanut butter in them.
Oh,
Yeah, no peanut butter. Unless.
and wait, check on top of the fridge.
I'll look outside. I did not find peanut butter, but I found a bunch more syrups.
Oh, for heaven's sake! Now are these all colored?
So this one on the top says it's apple butter, and it says apple syrup. This one says apple syrup 1016. It looks just
It's like the other ones.
Okay. This one's mint. This one doesn't say. This one says maple, and it's moldy.
And it's moldy maple.
M&M's.
And
Moldy-
this one
moldy
says
maple.
apple with cinnamon ? 2015.
I don't think. How about we just say anything with a question mark on it? No.
I think that means she wasn't sure if she put cinnamon in or not.
Oh,
Donna's fault.
Where else, if you were hiding peanut butter in this house, where else might you put it? I think those are all the places. Which is shocking because she always had peanut butter. There's always peanut butter here.
That might have been the trick.
Yeah, it is surprising.
Yeah.
It's surprising to not see peanut butter. I will look
She
again.
definitely did like her peanut butter. We've got plenty of
Plenty
jars,
of jars to prove it.
prove it.
I'm gonna look a little deeper because there's some stuff I didn't quite get to because I got distracted by the big box of syrup.
there you go.
So if we can't find peanut butter,
I guess no peanut butter balls.
I thought maybe since there's like 3 bags of pecans and we found the caramels already, do some turtles.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the recipe for turtles.
Okay.
I think that one's in the candy making book. I did not see
That
it
was-
with the cards.
Dietetic candies. Not diabetic, but dietetic. What is
Ooh.
dietetic?
When was that book written?
That was before diabetes actually existed.
Oh, goodness gracious. My Roman numeral reading is not great. Either of you good at reading Roman numerals?
I can Roman numeral. 10, 9.
Something
29.
1929, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I know it's something 9, but once you start,
First published 1929?
the copyright is.
Oh, okay.
And it says in the bottom corner, first printing.
Oh, friends. Well,
I don't know what that means, but. Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Ooh.
Says most of the ingredients used in candy making can be obtained from local cake decorating shops or Wright Country Kitchen, which is in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Okay, so if there's turtles, they're calling it by something else.
Pecan clusters.
well, and you can maybe check. Maybe I just wasn't looking for it and I didn't see it in the candy.
No, it's truly possible that it's in here, and I just.
Is it? Oh wait, check and see if it's on one of the the Xerox pages.
Oh. Black bottom pecan cheesecake pie. I don't remember ever trying those. Peanut butter truffles. Oh, it could be. Nope.
I don't want to use
Tough. There we go. Method. Oh, there's 2 methods. 2 methods for turtles. Method 1: use a turtle mold, make a shell, set up in fridge, put a ball of caramel in the bottom, add a walnut or walnut pieces, cover with melted chocolate, and return to the fridge to harden. Okay, that method 2 is okay. I think method 2 might be our method. put a nickel-sized drop of chocolate. Someone had a typo on a piece of wax. CHOCOLARE, chocolate. On a piece of wax paper. Add walnuts. Put a layer of caramel on it, and drizzle with melted chocolate.
Ding ding.
That's it.
Let's set and eat.
That I think.
It literally says.
Hey.
See, literally.
But we're gonna do it with pecans. But I think that'll be just as easy.
Yeah. We have walnuts.
Oh.
We have
You know
walnuts. We have pecans. We have almonds. 2 different cuts of almonds. 3 different cuts of pecan. The 3 different cuts of the pecan is partially because of pecan pie.
Okay.
Oh, you're right.
If we're gonna do white chocolate, we could do white chocolate with the walnuts and then chocolate with the pecans because pecans are sweeter than walnuts.
Okay.
So that way you can
And the
have
white
some
chocolate
white chocolates.
is really sweet.
Yep. So we'll do it then. Is that cool?
Works for me.
All right.
I love it when a plan comes together, but that's what we were also saying. We got there, like, we're not quite sure what we're doing.
Like, we're not quite sure what we're doing. We don't even know if we have all the ingredients. But that's all right.
You know, this is our first adventure.
Yes.
I don't mind doing this adventure with you ladies once again. I think it would be awesome.
Milk chocolate, dark chocolate, both.
Probably dark.
Well,
What? Oh yeah. What do we have?
Or
in
we
here?
want to use that chocolate?
Yeah, let's use
yeah,
this.
let's use that.
Okay. So I'll use that chocolate and then I'll go grab the white.
Okay.
And the caramel. She
Yeah,
does have a
she
sharpener.
does.
She's got a peel.
She's got the thing where you do the fancy that I will never use because I'm terrified of those. I'm
sorry.
afraid that I'm gonna like cut off my arm otherwise. Well, and I remember this kitchen before this kitchen looked like this.
Yeah.
I remember when the refrigerator was there and there was a hallway there that led into that which was a bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was, when I was a kid, that was great grandpa's bedroom. And it had a lot of doors. Because I feel like it also might have had a,
I've seen some pictures of the old configuration.
yeah. Well, and of course, I'm sure with not even the original, this house has had many different configurations and additions, is my understanding. I only know of it in 2 different ways. When great grandpa was here and then when grandma and grandpa were here. But
When was this actually built?
1855. Property's been in the family since like 1820 something.
Mm-hmm. Over 100. It's an Indiana homestead.
Yeah.
Official Indiana homestead.
Yes. And the original house was actually across the street. Because the property across the street also used to be ours.
Well, where were was that where the official Max and Cucky orchard was? That just
I think there's trees still on the property back here.
Okay.
I don't really know because I don't remember it ever being an operating orchard.
Mm-hmm.
It may have been when I was really little, but when I was really little, great grandpa was like early 90s, so
Yeah.
it couldn't have been, I don't think, at that point. I don't know when the orchard closed.
That's really neat. And I was here last time. I walked all through that. Just in awe. What a neat thing.
The orchard's a national historical place. We got our own Wikipedia page for it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Max and Cookie Orchards.
Like this.
Oh, there's some things we should have read on here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, this is the way I do recipes. I read halfway through and go, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so the part that missed is drain on wax paper for 24 hours.
Oh.
We'll see how this works. So anyway, peel and core apples, cut each apple into 12 even slices, cook slices gently in the syrup. Turn them occasionally and remove them from the syrup when they are transparent. Drain on wax paper for 24 hours, then roll each
Crescent?
something. There's a correction of the spelling. on granulated sugar and spread out on waxed paper. Roll each twice again at 24-hour intervals.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Allow them to dry so that no moisture exudes from them.
Exudes?
Yes. Now here's the funny thing. The exudes is handwritten in pencil over whiteout. So I don't know what word it was under there before.
Okay, well that changes things, doesn't it?
Then they can be packed in flat boxes until wanted. Store in cool, dry place. Will keep for sequel months under. Someone did not have great luck with the typewriter. Several months under proper condition. I usually add half a cup of water and half a cup of sugar to the leftover syrup and make another batch for crystals. After that, I cook Jonathan apples in the remaining liquid after adding extra sugar and water. Well, it's sugar and water, but yeah, someone had a little trouble with typing. But you know what? They didn't have backspace on the typewriter. And I suppose we can each take part back with us and finish this sugar doings on our own as long as we each have a copy of the recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can just take a picture of the recipe.
Mhm.
Each one of us take one of them.
Yeah.
Do
Now,
we have any lemon or anything so that these don't brown, or is that really?
oh,
not
I'm
gonna
sure.
make a
Yes, so
difference?
there's lemon. I know I saw lemon something in, I think in the refrigerator, and I think I saw another one somewhere in one of the cabinets.
Okay, yeah, because
Yeah.
we don't want these to get all brown and icky. So.
Yeah. Well, I meant like we could do the initial cooking, couldn't we? Or no? Do we need to wait on the cooking? Maybe we need to wait on the cooking.
Probably even wait
yeah,
on
because
cooking
if you
of
wanted to-
travel.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I was actually thinking, okay,
Yeah.
how can we layer that in the car?
Yeah.
And
You're
have it
right.
slide around.
So we each take a jar. We each take a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll all make our own little videos and send it.
There we go. There we go. Now I will say, this is one of the. You would think in a family that owned an orchard that we would have lots of apple recipes. My understanding is we don't have a lot, but this was one of the recipes of something Grandma would do. Great Grandma would do with apples when they had like leftover apples.
So it's almost better that they're softer, I would imagine. I mean,
It's
I
like,
don't know.
I would
all
think
these
so.
are left over, and so
Like-
we got to do something with them.
Maybe I'm not really
especially
sure.
since you're cooking them.
Yeah, but it was one of those things a couple years ago. I thought to myself, I'm like, you know, if our family owned an apple orchard, we probably have a lot of recipes with apples. We should like make an apple recipe book, like a book that has like, you know, apple cider and apple slices and all the different apple things that people make or that we've made. And then I started asking, and it sounds like the only thing anyone really remembers being made with the apples, besides like apple pie, were these apple crystals. These things are handy. I wonder what these are from.
I don't know. She has a bunch of them though. I
Yeah.
just saw them down in the
They say
cabinet.
they're microwave safe. It's some kind of like a TV dinner.
It's a to-go.
The church made her a huge all these all these pre-frozen meals,
Uh-huh.
pre-cooked. All you have to do is throw it in the freezer. That's how many they made for her. Like so much for her.
When did they do that?
That was back in
Was that back
October.
when Grandpa or like
This
recently?
was just recently.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They were kind of like, hey, you just turned 95. Let's feed you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Had they known how much food was in this house. I will defer to you all on this because I don't eat chocolate, so I don't really know.
Well, you have never.
Well, I'm
just
gonna
kidding.
look at that recipe again too.
It's pretty sweet.
This one says semi-sweet.
That's what I think both of these are.
Yeah, I think they might be the same.
Yeah.
The same bar.
If you will.
She probably bought. Yeah, I think the big bars were semi-sweet, and then she would get the little things of the dark to make for Janetta.
Okay. Yeah. So I think this will actually work out well because we have the pecans. I just want to make sure it wasn't milk because that'll be gross. That'd be gross.
Here, you know what it says? Melt almond bark or chocolate in microwave or use a double boiler, stirring every 30 seconds until melted and smooth.
Perfect.
So we just need. She probably has some Pyrex-y little measuring cups.
Measuring cups.
Probably the easiest, just because then we could just pour it out.
It is glass. Yeah.
But it's not Pyrex.
No.
But so I want
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
We could always do a coffee cup.
Definitely have lots of those here. She have a lot of measuring cups. She has a lot of like measuring spoons and stuff. In fact, she is why I have one of the coolest measuring spoon sets ever.
Yes, I love that.
Because she had 2 sets of these and she gave me one of
Does
them.
it say like a pinch?
Yep, smidgen, pinch, and a dash.
Yep. Yes.
Yes.
Those are the best. I want to check and make sure that this
Pinch and a dash.
doesn't heat up.
Do we need this? This is going to need to be, because we refrigerated it.
Oh. Wow. Hey. Anybody home?
Oh yeah, that's gonna.
Hello?
Breathe on it.
Well, also, I finally learned how to use cook power on mine.
I never know how to use that stuff. I'm always like, I'm just going to use, I use the popcorn button and I use the plus a minute button and that's like it.
Bam.
Okay.
Alright, please set up.
Yeah, oh. Is it? Oh, it's like the perfect amount.
You guys, I leave the kitchen for a second.
And we came up with a brilliant plan.
We did it ourselves. It's all by ourselves. We didn't even have to consult. Heaven help us. Okay, Grandma, what are you thinking? We got, send out something. We're gonna need it. I don't know if we're gonna make it.
All right, we need a coffee cup to be able to do
That one?
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
They're semi-sweet. It's actually, I took a little nosh of it to make sure what kind it was. Just tastes like you're eating Toll House chocolate chip, with chocolate.
What do you
Wait,
do?
just Santa gave me coal.
You should sample that sound. Make some kind of make it an assignment for your students. Here's the sound. Make a song. Here's the thing, though. It looks like Grandma might not have known the trick of.
Oh, she didn't, yeah. No, I do.
Which is surprising.
She probably she's a
Or she's just a pro and doesn't need to.
Exactly.
That's actually probably more than what it is. So we put a nickel-sized drop of the chocolate on the wax paper, then we put the walnut, then we put caramel, and then we put some more chocolate. And then we let it set, and then we eat it.
Should I be doing this just yet? If we don't even have the caramel softened yet.
That's okay, because we want it to kind of get a little, or do it.
No, you want it. I think you want it to be, because otherwise they won't stick together, right?
Probably.
Well, it gives you an order on the sheet. What was the order?
Chocolate,
Oh,
caramel,
chocolate. Okay,
nut,
I-
chocolate.
I didn't know there was chocolate on the bottom.
It's not soft, but it's softer.
Hmm.
Should we try to put some of it in a cup and melt? Or
We could actually put the container in there, couldn't we?
I wouldn't. It's plastic.
it's a really thin plastic too.
Okay. Well, this still has to go a little bit longer.
I mean, we can kind of go backwards if we want to and get the nut in there.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, that makes sense. So we'll do this. We'll do the chocolate and the nut, and then when this is done melting, we'll do the caramel and then the rest of the chocolate.
Yep. Make the best of our time.
Because we'll have enough of the sticky stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We are in agreement.
If you do it too much, it's going to get chalky. So if we've got liquid, then you want to go ahead and...
Well, but it looks like it has some lumps. Oop, oh wait, sorry.
Oh, you're okay. We might have...
I don't think, I took it out. I didn't want it to break.
So what is this wisdom you have that I do not know?
She might have nuked it a little bit too long, because what will happen is you'll get these clumps in there, and the clumps are not going to come out.
No, they will. You heat them a little bit longer.
Not if you nuked it too long.
Okay, that's with the melts that you can actually get away with that.
Right.
Wait, explain this to me. I don't. So there's a certain point where.
Chocolate is too hot.
Okay.
But can we do this? We'll be throwing
No,
more.
because once it gets to that point, there's no taking back. You got to throw it away.
Okay.
No take backsies.
No.
Maybe that's why Mom buys so much chocolate.
I'm just trying
Or
to
it's
see.
because she has parties upon parties and
Yeah.
she just keeps giving out more and more candy.
You would.
What do you think? Did I really goof it up?
No, I mean it's not that much. I'm just trying to see, because if it is,
I didn't think it was super hot.
it is pretty hot.
Is it? Shoot.
I mean, it's still got some shine to it. But it's like right when it's that part.
Ooh, I did get that too hot, didn't I?
Yep.
Yep.
See, it's not gonna squish out.
Okay.
See how you have that?
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna.
Darn it! How will we ever have enough?
If you need, I'll grab the stuff from outside too. I mean, how much chocolate do you think we actually have?
Amazing amounts of chocolate. What do you mean? Like
how many pounds of chocolate is that?
that right there has got to be at least 5.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And maybe? Yeah.
And then that means maybe the one on the porch is 10.
Yeah, that's about right.
Where'd the little doggy come from?
What?
Little doggy.
Where?
Right there. On the windowsill.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
thinking
you're
of the
looking
dog out
outside.
in the yard. This guy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've never seen him before.
That's probably. I think he's been there, but I think it's just because there used to be a lot more tchotchkes up there, and so I think he may have hidden a little bit. I could be wrong though.
Well, because I remember seeing the little cat.
Yeah.
You could probably do the white on the stove.
Oh, found some more peanut butter jars. They're empty, but there's 4 more jars in here. No, who would have thought? But she had. This is a glass double boy.
Yep, it is. Of course she has one.
Of course she does.
Duh.
Of course, it says France. It's France. It's from France. Should we use that?
Yeah.
Should we use that for that, actually? Yeah, let's do that.
Is that the right one? No, this is the one we're gonna put it in. The water goes in the bottom.
Water goes in the bottom. That would probably be a lot. That would, yeah.
Dang, that's a nice double boiler.
A rice cooker and everything. I don't know what this is, though.
Dehydrator.
Yeah. This is rice.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking. All right.
All right.
I mean, that's one of the cool things about this house is you can go through and find all kinds of tools and gadgets. And I like to actually see the flames, so I can. To me, that tells me how hot it really is or is not.
Yeah. I'll show you. That's a chunk.
Yep.
But that's not. That's actually just because it's not melted. You could sit there and you could push it and it'll.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
There, scissors.
I got him. Most dangerous looking pair of scissors.
I found some over here.
Okay.
I thought I'd seen some over there.
All right. Well,
And that I would do with a 30, like your
Uh-huh,
half
yeah.
hour.
I thought you said you were gonna put it. 30 seconds. I thought you were gonna do.
no, I'm gonna do 15 seconds. I can do that with this.
Oh, okay, got it.
With
Got
the
it.
chocolate, I wasn't sure,
Got it.
but these are a lot hardier.
Got it. So I need to grab another spoon.
Yeah.
Now our caramel still isn't ready.
That's okay. Remember, we're gonna put the nut on top.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do our dollop and our nut, and then I suppose we could just start putting these out.
Well, you're gonna put it.
Oh, you're right. You've got to put the chocolate first. Forgetting things. It's like a chocolate sandwich. Chocolate on the bottom, chocolate on top.
Yes.
Just not.
Yep. Too long.
No, it's impossible. I was checking it every 13 seconds. I thought I knew what I was doing.
No, you're good. The cup is still just very hot.
Oh, you're right.
And then we're just gonna dollop, right?
And we're gonna do that with the walnuts.
Yes. Yes.
I just washed my hands, so they're very hot. That like the size of a nickel?
Yep.
Nickel-ish.
How cute is that? Don't
Darn.
burn yourself.
No, you're alright. I got 9 more fingers. Watch pot never wonders, isn't that what they say?
That's what they say.
So are you gonna like put some more over on? We're gonna fill up that side.
Sure.
Okay, and then maybe this side will be chocolate side, the dark
Yeah.
chocolate.
If we ever get the dark
Turn chocolate right.
to do it right, we should have grabbed her little thingy.
The what?
The temperer.
Oh, yeah.
Temperer.
We do that in my family.
It's all right. We'll use the temperer next time we try.
Yep.
How's that feeling?
Still pretty solid. I wonder
who wrote the book of love.
Okay, so feel that is what I'm saying. It's. Can we even malleable?
I think we can get it to come out and put it into something that can go somewhere that where. Oh yeah, we can get it to come out of the container. What do we want to put it into to finish so we can get it a little? Do we?
If she has a microwavable bowl,
Yep.
we will find out.
Come on, it said you were going to come out, so you got to come out.
In theory, it
wants
should be coming
to.
out.
It wants to. It's thinking about it.
Elijah got Play-Doh for Christmas this year. That's how I was doing the Play-Doh. Got to stick a finger in it.
Do like that kind of thing. No,
That
that
doesn't
doesn't
seem to
work.
see something. Here. How many people does it take?
How many licks is it?
Let's get I'll get a utensil.
That was my next thought as well. It's still stuck right
Oh,
here on
so
the side
cold.
there, and then in the middle of the bottom. But look at how much it's so close to coming out. I think it's stuck still right there, and then the middle of the bottom.
It's gonna come flying out, and we're gonna get stabbed. Here, I don't know what do you think.
Oh!
Yay!
Opa!
I feel like I should be stepping on a glass or something.
Alright, what do we think? How long?
Well,
Not
did
very
they?
long, right?
Well, and didn't they say roll into a ball somewhere?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, maybe that was on a recipe.
That would be
I
the
saw.
peanut butter balls, maybe. This one just says nickel-sized drop of chocolate, add walnuts, put a layer of caramel on it, drizzle with melted chocolate. Oh,
So I'm wondering-
the ball was with method 1.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I
So
know.
there it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Should we be rolling it out and cutting it into little squares when they say a layer?
I think we just do a dollop.
Okay, so it's that.
You could probably do it the same way that we just did the other one.
Okay, but man, the caramel, I'm worried about that being really hot.
Then get another spoon and just.
Okay.
All right. What do you think? 15 seconds?
Yeah, I would do very little because you could always add more. You can't undo
Yeah.
it.
Or should we take out half?
It's a little late. Yeah, I pushed stirred already.
Well, I mean, we could still.
We could.
Well, you can just use some of it once it's kind of thawed. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And then warm it up more if you need more.
Okay. That's 15 seconds right there. It does not like when I get things done. Oh, hey, but it is softer.
If you want, you guys can do little balls and then squish it and put it on. I mean,
We could look
Ooh.
at that.
There you go.
That works.
alright, we are finished.
Okay,
girls.
I am making a mess of this by there. Okay. That's okay. It's gonna taste good anyway. There you go.
Do you want another
Musical
spoon, Wendy?
chairs. Nope. These are not going to be the prettiest, but that's okay. Nowhere did we say we needed to make it pretty.
Because there's already enough pretty in this room.
You are so beautiful
I can't stand that song.
to me.
I can always see him singing that.
Oh yeah, he's very
not a
unattractive.
pretty person.
Yeah.
Who sang that?
Joe
Joe
Cocker.
and he had some sort of, was it, or is that just show? Like the kind of neurological kind of, the twitch,
I think it was actually
the
something.
a tick.
All right, where's the pecans?
Right here. Oh no, these are
Behind you. I don't want this to get too hard.
But the thing is, oh, what song do I love that he does though? Feeling All Right. Seems I got to have a change of scene. Feeling all right. Whoa.
Oh.
Feeling too good myself.
Oh, okay.
That tune I really like.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
It's like a booger. I was thinking it looked kind of like some sort of sea creature. It's a booger. Boogers don't do that. They got tricks on the end.
You don't have children, obviously.
But she teaches. Like there's sometimes I just have to look at a kid and go, "What? Get him."
Oh, when they get that sneeze going, that just like.
Oh, this year was the first year I've ever had to have the custodian come to clean up vomit on my floor in my classroom.
Aww,
It's so nice
congratulations.
to be making things to eat right now.
Yeah. It was one of those things. The student was trying to signal me, but I thought she was just like, because she wasn't like urgent, she was just kind of like raising her hand, and we were in the middle of playing. So like we go to stop, or like, and all of a sudden I realized I'm like, oh, and so I'm like, just put down the bass. And I'm like, yeah. But the poor thing. So then the little sweetheart, she looks at me, she goes, like, do you have any tissue? And I'm thinking it's no, the girl started wiping up the floor.
Oh!
I'm like, oh, but I didn't realize it at first. And I was like, honey, you don't need to clean that up. Why is this here? Well, I suppose you could use it. I mean, I've always seen these in the bathroom.
Toothpaste,
Yeah. I don't know what, so like, why is the toothpaste thing in the kitchen? I don't know.
Has to be some reason.
I'm gonna put this way for right now because these are spilling out when I set them down. Grapefruit spoon.
Oh.
There's a couple discs that are still not fully melted, but I think
Yep,
I keep
just
stirring.
keep stirring and you'll be fine.
Yeah, that looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yep.
We're good. There we go. Look at that!
Oh, ta-da!
Look at us learning things. These are not going to be the prettiest, but I'm sure it won't matter. They're going to taste fine. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I was short by 3.
Darn it.
Bother heating to finish the last 3, or do the last 3 just end up not being complete? Or if you have extra of the regular, we'll do that.
It'll be like
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and lick this out.
there you go.
Grandma's the only person I ever have known who actually owned grapefruit spoons.
We used to have grapefruit knives, but not grapefruit spoons.
See, perfect. The little halvesies.
It's a little Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson.
It looks like there might be enough to do a couple more of the chocolate. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Hands starting to cramp up. It always used to scare me with Elijah when he's quiet.
That's what my mom always said, was that you don't worry about the kids when you can hear them. It's when they get quiet.
Yeah.
Then you know they're up to something.
There's this picture of Jeanette
And
and me.
with the flour
We got into the flower one morning.
and
Oh.
red lipstick.
No, those were the industrial markers from the steel mill that she used to mark the big rolls of
Yeah.
steel.
Oh dear.
Give me one more.
We had we have a picture of Janetta and I. We had just taken our baths, and I don't remember what Mom did, and she left the room, and we somehow got into paint, and we put it all over our faces, and she comes back in the room and we look at her and we're like, we're clowns. Of course, that happened like right after we just had baths, because that's what you do.
Mhm.
What do you think? Kind of clean up and then let these cool?
I think so.
All right.
And we don't have our apple homework.
Yes, our apple homework. I like that.
Me too. Hey, for a first attempt,
Yeah, I mean,
I've never made.
they're not the prettiest, but they don't look bad.
No. You know what? I think I'm going to take a picture of the peanut butter balls recipe, and I'm going to take some of the chocolate.
Yeah.
And
Give it a
see-
try.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My mama taught me to wash as you go.
No, I'm the same way. Because when we were growing up,
Oh,
everybody would just soak everything. It's like, you can't just soak it and leave it there. You got like 85 things soaking in the sink.
I have at home is if I don't wash it, it has to go in the sink upside down so the cat doesn't try to eat it. Because that cat would practically eat anything. I tried to put up the Christmas tree. He tried to eat it. Like the fake Christmas tree. Toby had to climb into the dishwasher when I was taking stuff out. I was like, oh, come on, Tobes. All right, so as you saw earlier, we started the apples and then we realized the recipe meant that we needed time that we didn't have. So here is part 2. Oh, here's Toby, the new kitten. Well, not so new now, but he likes to be in the way, so this might be interesting. We'll try holding on to him. All right, according to our recipe, we're supposed to peel and core the apples. We've done the apples, all that. And so now we're supposed to cook them gently in the syrup. Here is the syrup. It is not peanut butter, because apparently nothing in Grandma's house that said peanut butter was actually peanut butter. We believe this is the syrup, which is the sugar, water, and food coloring. So I'll put this into the pan along with the apples, and we'll get those started cooking. And we're supposed to cook them until the apples are transparent. And then once the apples are transparent, I'm gonna put them out on some wax paper for about 24 hours. So let's go ahead and put the things in. I'm gonna put you down, behave. So I believe that at least the majority of the apples are transparent now. So I'm going to go ahead and start placing them on the wax paper. And then I'm gonna set it out. It's supposed to just sit out for 24 hours. Oh goodness gracious, this cat. I might just have to put him in another room to do this. Well, I'm going to continue to put these on out here, and we'll be back with the next step tomorrow. Right. Say goodbye, Toby. Bye, Toby. All right, so we're back with the apple crystals. Or Grandma just always called it candy apple. Oh goodness gracious, this cat. Hang on. So the next step with the apple candy is we're using some granulated sugar, and we're just supposed to take all of the apples and kind of roll them around in there. And so I'm gonna take all of these apples and put them in here and see if I'm gonna have to put the cat away. So we're gonna go ahead and take these apple crystals and we're going to put them into some granulated sugar, and we're supposed to coat them and then put them back on wax paper. And then the fun thing about this is we're supposed to do this 2 more times at 24-hour intervals. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the first batch in here. And the idea is that they're supposed to be like flat and dried. I don't know, it should be good though. So right now they look like this with their first coat of the sugar. All right, we'll catch you later.